All right, what's up, guys? This is Mr. Myesis, and I am going over adding and subtracting rational expressions. Now, this is the first part of two parts, so I'm going to show you a couple here, and then we'll look at some more, but I actually don't think they're going to get too much more difficult than the ones I got here, okay? So here are some steps that you want to take when you're doing these types of problems, and I'll show you what each of these steps looks like when I go over the problems, but the real thing you got to remember is that you want to factor things first, then look for common denominators. Okay, so let's go ahead, right? Let's go. All right. Well, here's the first one. So what I like to do is I like to kind of even factor these numbers out right here. So I'm going to go and factor this guy out, just so I can see what is going on with the bottom here. So 2 times 3b, right? Because 2 times 3 is 6. And then 14 is 7 times 2. And I've got a squared and b squared. Okay, or this is like a and bb, right? So here's what I want you to think about. When you're looking to find these common denominators, what is a denominator? When you're trying to find a common denominator, what you want to do is think about what is missing in this guy here that I have over here. What is missing here that I have over here that I would need to make it complete or to make these the same? So check this out. I'm gonna move my screen here a little bit. So what I'm saying is, notice here I don't have a 7, right? I have a 2, this one has a 2, this one has a 2, but I don't have a 7, so I need a 7. So I'm going to go ahead and just multiply a 7. Whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. Okay, so that way I can match them up. What else do I not have? Well, I don't have an a here, right? I need a squared. So I'm going to multiply a squared over here. A squared. I have a b, but I need b squared, so I need another b. So I'm going to have to do a b also. What does this one not have that this one does? Well, we're missing a 3, right? This one needs a 3. So I need a 3 here. So I'm going to multiply this one times 3. Otherwise, I've got the b, I've got the 2. So I don't need anything more. So I'm going to multiply the top by 3. All right, now what I've done is I've created my common denominator. All right, so let me get back to this. I'm going to multiply, and I'm going to get 35 a to the 4th b on the top, and on the bottom I'm going to get multiply it all out, and it's going to be 42 a squared b squared plus 27 over 42 a squared b squared. See, now I have a common denominator. Awesome. All right, so what do I do next? Well, what I do next is I add the tops. I really can't do much but put plus 27, right? And I put it all over the common denominator. And boom. Finished. All right? So that's all there is to it. Think about, what do I need in one that I don't have in the other, right? What do I need in this one that the other one already has? And you know what I mean. Okay, so let's take a look at another one. Why don't you practice this one, and I'll go over the answer. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite this as 7a over. And remember that you should pause this while I'm doing it, right? Or not while I'm doing it, but before I did it, so that way you can practice it before I go over. 18 is going to be 9 times 2, which is going to give me 3 times 3 times 2. Okay, I want to factor it all the way down to its lowest factors. All right, so then what do I need? Well, I need an a over here. Okay, so I need an a, and I need another 3, and I need a 2. Okay, because all I have is a 3, and I need another 3, and I need another 2, and I need the a, but I got the b. Okay, so over here I need another b, so I can have b squared, and I need a 5. All right, so I'm going to multiply by 5. All right, so let's multiply that guy out. So I'm going to have 7, not 7, 3 times 2 is 6, times 7 is 42. So I'm going to have 42a squared over, oh, this is a big number, 15 times 6 is 90. 90ab squared plus 25b over 90ab squared. And then I'm going to add the tops together. 42a squared plus 25b all over 90ab squared. Okay? Alright, so again, you've got to figure out what you need in each one to get the common denominator. Alright, let's take a look at another one. So this one's a little bit different. This one we need to factor first. Okay, so let's go ahead and factor this guy. We're going to have x plus 10 over x plus 5, x minus 5, this is a difference of two squares, minus x plus 2 over 3 times x minus 5, because we just have a greatest common factor of 3. Alright, so let's see again, what are we missing? Well, this one doesn't have a 3 that this one has, so I need to multiply this by 3. I'm going to put it over here. Okay, I'm going to multiply this by 3. And then this one over here is missing an x plus 5, so I need to do an x plus 5 here. And on top. Okay? Alright, so now we're going to multiply this all out. And we're going to get 3x plus 30 over, what did that come out to be? That's going to be 3 times x squared minus 25. So I'll just leave it like x plus 5 and x minus 5 for now. Minus, I'm going to go ahead and multiply this guy out, and I'm going to get x squared plus 7x plus 10 over 3 times x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay, now I'm going to do this minus here. Now this minus, what it's going to do is it needs to be distributed into here. So I'm going to have 3x plus 30 minus x squared minus 7x minus 10 all over 3 times x squared minus 25. And what I did was I multiplied the x plus 5, x minus 5. Alright, last step here, guys, is to add like terms. So I'm going to have negative x squared minus 4x plus 20 all over 3x squared minus 1 or minus 75. Alright, and that'll be my answer. Okay. Now sometimes this can be factored out and I can cancel, but I don't think that happens in this case. Okay. Alright, so let's look at another one. Go ahead and practice this one. Okay, so again, the first thing we want to do is factor this. So x plus 4, x minus 4, x over 3 times x plus 4. So what are we missing? We're missing a 3 here and an x minus 4 here. So now we're going to multiply it out. We're going to have 15 over 3 times x plus 4, x minus 4 plus x squared minus x minus 4x all over 3 times x minus 4, x plus 4. I'm going to apply that out in just a second. Alright, now with the plus, all we got to do is add them together. So 15 plus x squared minus 4x all over 3 times x squared minus 16, which finally gives me x squared minus 4x plus 15 all over 3x squared minus 48. Right? And that'll be my answer. Alright, we'll take a look at a couple more and then we will be finished. Okay? So again, here I can't factor anything that's already factored. What am I missing on this side? I'm missing an x plus 6. What am I missing on this side? An x plus 4. So I've got to, whatever I do to the bottom, I got to do the top, right? Okay, so I'm going to have 2 times x plus 6 minus 3 times x plus 4 all over x plus 4 times x plus 6. All right, so that's going to give me 2x plus 12 minus 3x minus 12 all over x squared plus 10x plus 24. Simplify the top by adding like terms, and we get negative x over x squared plus 10x plus 24. All right, woo, man, these things, you know what? They take a little bit of time, but as long as you stay focused and make sure that you get this common denominator right, you'll be cool. All cool. All right, so here's the last practice one. All right, so we're going to take and multiply x minus 2, x minus 2, x minus 6, x minus 6, and we're going to get 3 times x minus 2 all over x minus 2 times x minus 6 minus 2 times x minus 6 over x minus 2 times x minus 6. Alrighty, distribute. Okay, and remember this has got to be a minus. It's minus times a minus is a plus. All over x squared 6, 7, 8 minus 8x plus 12. Simplify the top, and we get x plus 6 over x squared minus 8x plus 12. Bada bing, bada bang. We are finished. Adios.